Hey everyone, Tony Winston here for Jazz Piano College. Song is Just Friends, and I'm covering guide tones. So guide tones are the third and the seventh of chords. So we're going to play the root with our left hand. That's root. I'm in the South, Atlanta, Georgia, so we say root down here, but most of y'all are going to call that the root. And the melody here is on the seventh, and all I need to do is add the third, and I've got enough. All right? I mean, we could add a million other notes here, but this is all we need. Root, third, and seventh. And this is a good way to learn how to improvise through a song because, you know, many jazz lines are kind of built around the third and the seventh and the flat nine. So we'll cover that in this video. Some improv, that is. But first, let's get through those guide tones. We got the third and the seventh, and then the seventh and the third of B flat. And then look. Pretty nice smooth change to E flat seventh with the third and the seventh. You would expect that to go to an A flat, but it goes here to F, which is the key of the song. And that is not a third or a seventh, so we're going to have to add those two in. All right, third, seventh. But an A flat, the melody is the third, so all I need is the seventh, and then another slick change to D flat. All right, coming up on G minor, the melody is the seventh. So I got the third here. And now the melody on C seventh is the third. So that's the seventh. So, notice how all these, what you call 2-5 changes, minor chords to dominant chords, are, very smooth. And here I'm just going to use A7. Could be C sharp there. It says C natural, so I don't know. If you look back at the original sometimes on some of these songs, you find it's a little different. I don't know about that change. I'm very suspect about that one. Anyway, here we go, D minor, and we've got a root here, so we've got to put the third and the seventh in. Did I talk about the E minor? I didn't really. So that's a root also on top. Root on bottom, root on top. So you have to add in the third, the seventh, and if it's a flat five, regular five, don't worry about it, but if it's a flat five, that changes the chord too. So let's put that in as well. And then we get to A7, and that's the fifth on top, so I need my third and seventh there too. So, but when you're first learning a song like this, it's okay to just leave the melody out and just go through the thirds and the sevenths like this. There's D minor. Okay, here comes a G7. All right, the melody note's way up here, but the third and the seventh is there. And there's the seventh and third with the A on top, and then like that, see? And the melody changes to that. Okay, that's the basic song. The second ending's a slight bit different here. So let's see how we could use these ideas when we're improvising. So I'm still going to play just the root with the left hand there. The bottom note of the chord. All right, so, and sometimes I'll play the fifth like this. All right, so that's B flat, and I'm going to use the third and the seventh and a bunch of other notes. Then I'm going to go to the seventh and the third here. All right, I started on the fifth, but I went right to the seventh and then the third. All right, that's a hard change to hear, right? Because F doesn't sound like it wants to go to A flat and D. And so when you have a change like that just seems like it's out of left field somewhere, use the third and the sevenths. That will usually help the listener and help you hear the changes. And also if there's any common tones to both chords, that's useful too. There's not many, there's really not any, So let's see if we could make the third and the seventh go kind of smooth. We got this third and seventh, and then we're going to go to here. It's smooth getting to that G minor, but the F minor to the A flat is a difficult change to hear and to solo over. Let's see what you could do. You know, went right to the third of the chord. That'll make it work. All right, and I went A flat minor and D, and then now that G to C change is just a half step down from this one. So if you do something similar in both spots, like that, that also helps, you know, the listener's ears and your ears get through the change nicely. All right, we'll take it from the top again using some thirds and sevenths. There I used the flat 9, and then third and the sevenths in there. All right, G7th coming up here. Now I'm not going to use the flat 9 here. I could maybe, but you know, the melody of the song is like that. So, you know, at least the first time through, I don't want to change the song too much. Thirds and sevenths. All right, almost all thirds and sevenths there on that quick change of G minor to C, and then C minor to F. See, third up to the seventh, and then third of F. All right, now, how else are guide tones useful? Left hand. Tell you who uses a lot of that kind of left-hand approach is Shirley Horn, a wonderful piano player and singer, no longer with us. Had the privilege of seeing her a few times live. And if you like the song Peel Me a Grape, her version is the definitive version, in my opinion, not Diana Krall, who does a nice version, but Shirley Horn just knows how to deliver those wonderful lines by Dave Frischberg. So I don't know why I got onto that song, but Peel Me a Grape, if you like a kind of a funny jazz song, that's a good one. Anyway, on this song, you know, and any jazz standard like this, anything, especially, you know, songs that have like crazy harmonic changes, like Moment's Notice, which I just put up recently, you know, go through it with thirds and sevenths, and you'll start to hear it better, and it'll also help guide you through on the on your improv. Okay, that's it. Support the channel on Patreon if you've got a few extra bucks laying around. If you don't, just hit the like button and hit the subscribe button, ring the bell, and that helps the channel a lot too. Got a PayPal link down there if you want to use that. And bless you all. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. I never dreamed it would you know, do as well as it's doing, so I'm pretty pleased about it. And it's all because of you all. So thank you very much.
And now I know just where I'm going. No more doubt or fear. I found my way. For love came just